It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I got another video, guys. Man, today we're going to be doing a banner review once again on this Pacific banner. Ultra Gogeta banner is back once again. Now, you know what's interesting? They brought this guy's banner back twice. From his initial when they brought this back, the second time. This is the second time it's being re-brought back. Well, his initial banner, then he brought back before UI Kaioken, Super Kaioken Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, and then he brought back once again. So it's interesting that they brought his banner back again instead of the Kaioken Goku banner. Like, it would make sense for Kaioken Goku because of God Key, of USS, flows well with MUI Goku and the whole theme that they're having for part 1 of the anniversary. But this guy doesn't really synergize with MUI Goku. Of course, they could be ran off Saiyans, but he's more on Fusion Wars. He's more on the movie saga thing. Maybe this guy is to cater maybe what we're going to get next in part 2, right? So here I'm going to just be talking about the banner. I'm going to be saying, like, should you guys summon on this banner and all that stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's break this down. So what's really interesting is they brought both types of banners back into here. Well, what I mean by that is they have the daily one. No. They always brought these two. They always have these two, right? So they have one for the dailies. You can do your dailies every single day. And you guys, I want you guys to really notice the date that the end time it ends, right? So let's check this out. Let me check that out on my phone. So it ends on June 21st. June 21st is, let me see, 2022. What day is it? It's on a Tuesday. So Tuesday is when it ends. Now, part 2 is going to be coming really soon. It's going to be around the June 20-ish mark, right? Because if you guys remember the Revival Gohan one and Bojack banner, that banner came out, I believe, June 25th. So next week, part 2 should begin. Remember, because the last thing we basically got from part 1 is the free-to-play Gogeta, and we have this week. So that means I'm predicting that next week we're going to start getting part 2 stuff. So this banner ends on Tuesday, reset, right? So that means maybe that next Wednesday, maybe that next day, they do a update maintenance thing, a weekly reset thing, and they drop the part 2 banner. So ends in 5 days, right? Most likely part 2 might come around that June 22nd, to June 25th. That's where I'm going to predict the part 2 banners coming. Now, if I was to predict what they're going to release for part 2, I think it is going to be catered around the DBS superhero movie. Now, if I was to guess what units there will be on there, I feel like it's going to be a Gohan. I feel like it's going to be a Piccolo. Now, I don't know if they'll add another third unit on there, but I know for certain that Gohan and Piccolo, I'm predicting, this is my prediction, right? I feel like it's going to be a DBS superhero banner. It's going to have Piccolo. It's going to have Gohan. I don't think they're going to have their final forms in there. I think they're going to just have maybe like a base Ultimate Gohan that goes into Super, or like a Super Saiyan Gohan that goes into Ultimate Gohan, like a transforming Gohan like that. And then for Piccolo, we're going to have like base Piccolo, like the regular green Piccolo that transforms into the Ultimate Piccolo, the one where it's like lime green Piccolo. I feel like those are the 2 units that we're going to get for part 2. I don't know if they're going to include a part 3 unit. I mean, a third unit. Maybe if they add a third unit, maybe like a Pan. Maybe we could see like a little Pan as well. So I feel like that's going to be the DBS superhero for part 2. Now the question is, going back to this banner, so you summon on this banner. I feel like if you main fusions, I think you should go back. I think you should summon on this banner because, like I said, if this part 2 I'm predicting is going to be sagas from the movie base. I know Ultra Gogeta is part of sagas from the movie base, but if you say, for example, you main Saiyans and you main Fusion Warriors, I think this banner is for you, right? You have Gogeta 4. Gogeta 4 is still one of the better units in the game, S plus Z tier type caliber. You have Ultra Gogeta. Ultra Gogeta is probably the most valuable unit in this meta because we have 2 strong red units. He can lock you in. If they go to the 18 side, he can go type neutral twice against her, so he has a chance of killing her for 10 timer counts each. He has Blast Armor, bro. He's still a really good unit despite having no PvP boost, right? So I believe if you main Fusion Warriors and if you main Saiyans, I think, or even Super Saiyans, right? You know, he can fit on the Super Saiyan team. If you main those 3 teams, I think you should give a shot at this banner. Now the question is how many CC? I have no idea because that just depends on you. You know, you're the one that should dictate how many CCs you should go. But I think you guys should try it out if you guys main those 3 teams because this guy is core on all 3 of those teams. Super Saiyan, he's the best Super Saiyan blue unit. Fusion Warrior, he's the best blue. Definitely, I believe he's better than VB. And then for Sagas from the movie, he's the best blue. Even despite Blue Broly's plat equipment, I still feel like he's still better than Broly, even with his plat equipment that he got. So, yeah, I think those are the only times I would summon on this banner is for those 3 teams. If you don't main those 3 teams, maybe I'll probably try a rotation just to see if you can get lucky. See if you do pull Gogeta for the what's the name? You know, for the first rotation. If you don't, maybe you can stop going. If you are maining, if you're trying to wait for that Gohan, most likely Gohan might get released. If you're waiting for that Piccolo, most likely Piccolo's gonna get released. So I think the people that's to summon, like I said, mains, Fusion mains, Saiyan mains, Super Saiyan mains. He can rock on Sagas from the movies, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because Sagas from the movies is gonna get a buff too. So even if you make Sagas from movies, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting if you make Sagas from movies because he's gonna be the best blue. The only problem is that you might have to like split your CC up, bro. Because if like I said, if Ultimate Piccolo and the Ultimate Gohan is a thing, all 3 of them can all share the same tag and be ran together as well. So if you make Sagas for the movies, it's gonna be interesting as well. I think you should maybe try a few rotations or two rotations or more to see if you can get at least 1 copy of him. If the dailies does not work for you, then yeah. But despite all that, if you don't main those teams, just try the dailies. But if you just, like I said, most likely we're gonna get Sagas from the movies characters, hybrids, regen. Those are gonna be like maybe the main 3 teams that's getting a buff for part 2. So if you just want to have the guys in your collection, you also can summon as well. But I just kind of want to give this little banner review. If you main those 4 teams, definitely give it a go. Most likely the part 2 is gonna be superhero theme based. So yeah, I guess I can end this off with a daily, see if we can get lucky and pull him off a daily or something. And that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, they definitely want you to summon. They definitely want you to get rid of your Chrono Crystals, right? So the fact that it ends in 5 days is definitely going to end before part 2, the part 2 banner comes around, right? So definitely. So let's see what we get here for our daily, and then we're going to end off this video, right? So yeah, we get an EX Pan. Yeah, I feel like Pan might be a thing, so that's pretty funny. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely a bait banner. Depends on what team you main. You should, you know, sacrifice some Chrono Crystals to attempt to see if you can pull them or not. So if you do summon, let me know how that goes. Hopefully you guys don't get shafted. Like, comment, subscribe, and run Rough Man. I'm out. Peace.